if someone can, then I can, and if I can, then definitely you can. Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. So today's topic is motivation and
depression.
yes. So this is a very important topic, and why we thought of doing so, because early in the morning we were talking about nowadays we are listening so much of anxiety, then depression pills, then I am not feeling well, I really don't want to go outside, I am not feeling to do this, and blah 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 things. I remember that 5 years back we have never heard of going to psychiatrist or having some kind of depression. It is a disease something. But what do you think, why it is so?
Maybe because nowadays technology has just taken a toll on everyone. 5 years before, people including young generation or the middle-aged and old ones, they used to get involved in physical activity. I think lack of physical activity is one thing which is draining out your mental health, and because of which people are getting depressed. That is one of the reasons. Or the second thing is there is a lot of competition. So competition has increased a lot, and because of this there are two categories of people. One category of people who always dream for the unachievable. Okay, and the second thing is maybe competition, because the competition has increased a lot.
Yes.
So somehow there is a category of people who try to do or try to achieve way beyond their limitations. So they try to stretch themselves, and if they are not able to achieve what they can, then they end up getting depressed.
Yes.
Or there is also another category of people who just like to take life as it goes. They don't have
Go with the flow,
right? They don't have a aim,
and then it
goal.
becomes very stagnant to them.
Exactly, and then it becomes very stagnant, monotonous, and then they feel depressed. So yeah, these might be a few reasons according to me, but yeah, Santoshi, what is your point of view on this?
Actually, all these things, what you were saying it and what is my point is the same thing. Like, inner power is getting depleted. We are not having enough amount of strength to fight back any kind of situation. Whichever situation comes, we always think, no, maybe I'll not able to do it, what people will say, no, if I want to do it, and then they have either a lot of force energy to that inner power, or they don't have any kind of energy towards it, and that makes them. And nowadays things are like, okay, having a depression is a very normal thing, but you can defeat it by your own, not by anyone else, or not by discussing these things with your friends or family, for that matter with the doctor. If you think so, if you can fight back, definitely you can.
Yeah, I think.
And this is a very simple thing. It's not a very big thing. Like, it should you should make some kind of issue, or you should have a toll on your own life.
Right. And I completely agree. If you're bringing that topic of inner power, I think that's excellent reason why there is depression these days. But then tell us what we can do to increase that inner power.
Definitely, you should have a meditation, and very beautiful thing right now you can do with yourself is take a book or your planner or anything, just a book and pen, and write it down. What are those 10 things in your life you are grateful of? And the second part, just write it down. What are your aims? Write 10 things. That can be just, you're just stepping out of home, you're going for a grocery, to you want to become a millionaire or a rich person in your life. So you can write all those 10 things by yourself right now, right away.
So to increase the inner power, there has to be a methodology to meditate. So can you tell about how one should meditate to boost up the inner power?
Yes, meditation is really very important, and it's not something very different. It's just your way of living it, the way we go for physical exercise. In early days, we were thinking like we don't have that much of time to do exercise. But later on, people come to know about no, exercise is really important for their life and their health. So they start doing it. The same way, meditation is also very important for your mental health. It's just like a mental diet. And how to do the meditation? It's a very simple thing. Just get up early in the morning, do meditation. Like, you have to tell yourself that you are a peaceful soul, you are a lovable soul, and you are loving everybody you are a very courageous, you have a lot of power inside you, you can achieve whatever you want, and you can pass on those energy to all your loved ones, whomsoever is surrounded by you. That gives you a lot of energy to kickstart your day. It is similar to the way we charge a phone in the morning. The same thing we have to do with our life also. We have to charge ourselves so that you will not get drained along in a whole day.
Okay, Santoshi, so I think that's a very good way to tell how to meditate, but our audience would also like to know, how can meditation help them achieve what they want to in their life?
Exactly. So this is a very simple thing, and it's a very interesting topic. I'll tell you in a very short way. Neurological study, this is proven. They have said that brain cells communicate with each other, and that's the reason we always say that was in my subconscious mind.
Yeah.
I said it subconsciously. I have done this subconsciously. So what is that subconsciously? So whenever we do certain kind of things or activity repeatedly, it get recorded into our brain cells, and we do things unknowingly. We don't know we are doing it. The way right now, if we are driving it, we are just having a chat, or we are listening to music, we are having a meeting or having a coffee when we are driving it. And did you notice that? Have you ever just have that emphasized on your clutch,
No.
brake or a gear? No. So
It's almost autonomous.
yes, autonomous, yes, definitely. So it go in the automatic mode, and things get happen repeatedly. That's the reason you have to do the meditation. You have to tell your mind what you want in your life, what is really beautiful, what are those things you are grateful of in your life. And after some time, if you are doing it repeatedly, that becomes your subconscious mind, and you will start doing it. Okay, if something is happening currently, what happens is we get sad, or we curse someone, or we are just pushing those excuses, or we are saying all those excuses, and we are like, no, this is not because of me, it's because of someone else. Why this is happening to me? Why me? Why God? Why? Or the other person, we are all the time is cribbing, right? But if we are telling to ourselves continuously, we are grateful of all these things, will not concentrate on the failure. We will concentrate more
The positives rather than the negatives.
Yes, the positive side, like, yes, I wanted to achieve that. I wanted to become a richest person in this world. So what I should do? Okay, if I'm failed to that, I have lost my money into something. Okay, how can I recover my money? So this is the reason we really need to do the meditation, and we really need to be thankful at the same time to save the failure. We should not fall into the failure, but we should feel like failure should be a success.
Stepping stone to success, as we
Failure
have
should
heard.
be, yes.
And whatever points you mentioned, it also reminds me of the great book The Secret. I don't know how many of you have read it or not.
It
but
has the documentary also.
It is a documentary also that's available on Netflix. Yeah. So it tells the same thing. You just visualize what you want and visualize the end state. Eventually you will train your mind to take you to that end state.
Exactly.
Okay, now getting back to your meditation routine, like how do you do meditation is something which we should share in this channel.
So I have said it a number of times, like when I wake up early in the morning, I wake up around 5 o'clock and I do my meditation. For 15 minutes, I tell myself like how I am a good person, I am a peaceful soul, I am a very courageous soul, I am a very beautiful soul, I am helping so many people, and all those things, like what I want to become and what I am grateful of. I say all those things to myself. And if you also wanted to do it, I follow BK Shivani Didi's meditation guide. You can also use that. It's on all over YouTube and all the other social media platform. And whenever I am going to sleep, I just make it on so that Ranvijay and me both are listening to all the good things, and continuously she is telling lot of spirituality and how our life should be. So this also helps me to have that inner power, strength to myself and to my family as well.
One last thing that I would like to tell everyone is to get away from depression or to stay motivated, you should have self-love. You should love the person you are. You should be grateful for whatever things you have as a person. It can be just as simple as you are having 2 arms, you are having all the organs. Remember, there are a lot many people who don't have this. So yes, involve in self-love, pamper yourself, believe in yourself, and that's the simplest thing that will help you overcome your depression, and it's the same thing that will help you stay motivated to achieve whatever you want to in your life.
Definitely. And if in this whole journey, if you are failing somewhere, don't feel bad about it. Don't curse anything. Just feel like that failure is the thing that reminds you that you are doing something in your life, and that's why you failed it. Come on, get up and do better job and achieve it, whatever you want. I can tell you this thing because yes, I've believed it. I failed in so many things in my life. I keep on trying it. I never give up, and I always try. Okay, if this is not working, I should do this, I should do that, and this motivates me a lot.
Yes, and believe me, till now I had only heard that failure is a stepping stone to success, but literally I have experienced it when I watched Santoshi, because the way she overcomes her failure and treats it as a learning lesson is something which is noteworthy.
Thank you so much for this beautiful comment. But yes, this is what I've learned from my life, and I want you should also do that. I am also the same person as you were, and there were in between there was some phase where I was not depressed, but I was sad about my life. Like, I really wanted to do something in my life, but I am literally not doing it. So just a phase. If you're also having the same thing, forget it. Start believing yourself, and you can achieve that, because I truly believe on that. If someone can, then I can, and if I can, then definitely you can. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and family, and comment it if you like.
Yep, we would like to share our experiences, and based on that, whatever our learnings are, we want to make our learnings your learnings as well.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.